gritty for my taste, but Bristol's quite okay. A bridge, a ship, and Cary Grant, and pasties on the way. Welcome back to My Travel Window, where we help you travel as much as you can while you can. Today we continue the British leg of our journey, taking an inexpensive commuter flight from Dublin, Ireland to Bristol, England. Why Bristol? Well, first and foremost, it was directly along our path as we worked our way from Dublin to London. We chose to stop because we learned that this was the home to Cary Grant, and we wanted to find the statue commemorating him. Rick Steves also made it sound interesting, and it was. In addition to the statue, which we found, and you'll see a picture of, Bristol is home to an iconic bridge and a famous ship, both of which we saw briefly. On our way to explore these, we came across this delightful food fair, where we had to try one of the quintessential English treats, the pasty. I had a beef pasty, which came paired with a custard pudding. Both were delightful. By the way, pudding is your Britishism for the week. Pudding means dessert in English, so everything, it doesn't have to be what we would think of as custard-like pudding, but this was, in fact, a custard. Our Airbnb was one of the nicest of the trip, but the neighborhood made us a little bit nervous. We were next door to a Salvation Army location. Our taxi driver advised us that it was safe during the day, but perhaps not at night, and this limited our exploration just a bit. On the plus side, the place had a combination washer-dryer, which allowed us to refresh our clothing supply after almost 3 weeks of travel. My advice is to give Bristol a look, but double-check your neighborhood. If you enjoy these videos, please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. What that will do is let you know when I'm releasing new videos. My goal is to release a half a dozen videos within the next 2 to 3 weeks, which will highlight the rest of our trip. Right now, as I'm filming this, we're on our cruise, which is the third leg of the trip. That's why the picture that you see behind me is in our stateroom. It's a picture of Diamond Head in Hawaii. Am I glad we stopped in Bristol? Yes. Will we return? No, I don't think so. Why? Because we enjoyed our next stop far more. From Bristol, we traveled to Bath, the home of Jane Austen, which we found absolutely delightful in every way, and they're only 15 minutes apart by train. So it's not necessary to stop in Bristol, and if we did want to see Bristol again, what I would do is go to Bath and just take a train trip over and back to Bristol. But it was good to see both the industrial Bristol and the more artistic Bath in the same trip. So here's a few of the highlights of Bristol in a photographic montage. Tune in next time for Bath and our tea with Mr. Darcy. It was fun. Tune in next. If you enjoy these videos, please consider subscribing with the notification. If you enjoy these